This chart tracks fraud losses for adults 60 and older. From 2020 to 2024, losses jumped from $600 million to $2.4 billion. Most growth is in the green section, where individual losses over $100,000 hit $1.6 billion in 2024 alone. This breakdown shows the primary channels for these payments. Bank transfers accounted for $832 million in losses, while cryptocurrency followed at $454 million, methods chosen for their speed and lack of consumer protections. Organized criminal networks now treat these scams as industrial operations. They specifically monitor global events, like the natural disasters shown here, to launch targeted campaigns when victims are most likely to be distracted or emotionally overwhelmed. These interactions are engineered to target the limbic system, the part of the brain that handles emotional response. By creating a state of intense fear or urgency, the scammer effectively disconnects the victim's ability to perform a logical risk assessment. Scamming has shifted from random attempts to a specialized sector where psychological manipulation is the primary tool. Protecting assets now requires an understanding of the specific digital mechanics used to initiate these attacks. The attack vector for a pig butchering scam often starts with a single text message that appears to be sent to the wrong person. When you reply to correct them, the sender uses the mistake as an excuse to continue the conversation. This begins the fattening phase. Over several weeks, the scammer builds a detailed emotional connection over a messaging app, frequently sharing images of luxury items to establish a persona of financial success. Once the relationship is established, the scammer mentions a high-yield investment they've discovered. They provide a link to a fraudulent cryptocurrency trading platform that mimics the design and functionality of a legitimate exchange. The platform displays artificial gains. While your dashboard shows a growing balance, the actual funds are being funneled into the scammer's own wallets as soon as you deposit them. The final phase occurs when you attempt to withdraw your money. The platform blocks the request, claiming you must first pay a series of fabricated tax fees or service charges to unlock the funds. This progression relies on the slow accumulation of trust. By the time the withdrawal is blocked, the victim has spent months becoming a regular participant in their own financial loss. Scammers also use spoofing technology to hide their identity. This allows them to make a call appear as if it is originating from a trusted contact or an authoritative government office, like the Social Security Administration. They are now pairing this with artificial intelligence. A criminal can take a few seconds of a target's voice from a public social media post and use it to train an AI model that replicates their exact tone and inflection. The victim receives a call that sounds exactly like a family member claiming to be in a dire emergency. The cloned voice provides enough detail to create immediate panic, demanding a fast, untraceable payment to resolve the crisis. To bypass the banking system, victims are often directed to specific physical locations. They are told to withdraw cash and deposit it directly into unmonitored Bitcoin ATMs, where the transaction becomes irreversible the moment it's processed. These AI tools are designed to remove the window for doubt. When a person hears the voice of a loved one in distress, they are more likely to prioritize immediate action over verifying the caller's identity. The period following a death creates a unique set of vulnerabilities for families. During the chaotic process of estate administration, standard security protocols are often overlooked. Cybercriminals use automated tools to scan public obituaries and probate court filings. This provides them with a list of heirs and executors, along with details about the assets involved in the estate. At the same time, the deceased's digital accounts often remain active but unmonitored. These dormant profiles provide a way for scammers to access personal data or reset passwords without the family noticing. Scammers then impersonate official agencies to pressure executors. They claim the estate owes immediate taxes or filing fees, counting on the fact that an overwhelmed family member will pay to avoid further legal complications. Because a digital footprint remains accessible long after a person is gone, leaving digital assets unsecured can leave a lifelong legacy exposed to post-mortem theft. Defending against these attacks requires a zero-trust posture. This means adopting a protocol where every incoming request for money or data is treated as suspicious until it is verified through a separate, trusted channel. One simple verification method is a family safe phrase. By establishing a specific four-word phrase that is never shared online, you can immediately confirm a caller's identity during an emergency. System-level defenses are also necessary. Implementing a credit freeze or a credit lock prevents unauthorized parties from accessing your credit report, which stops identity thieves from opening new accounts in your name. If you realize you've been scammed, there is a federal recovery process called the Financial Fraud Kill Chain, which is managed by the FBI. By reporting the incident immediately to the Internet Crime Complaint Center, or IC3, the FBI can work with banks to freeze domestic transfers. In 2024, this process successfully froze nearly $470 million before scammers could withdraw it. While scammers continue to refine their psychological tactics, they rely on speed to succeed. By slowing down and using these defensive protocols, you can neutralize the pressure and better protect your financial legacy.